Okay, so this is the follow-up to the one-piece aluminum shaft for the Ford box truck for my customer, Dedrick Automotive's customer. And so I messed with the weight package here a little bit. I did leave the original weights on it because the phenomenon with this is, for whatever reason, a lot of times these vehicles will drive for a while and they'll drive into a vibration, and you'll find that the original weight isn't enough. Both of these weights needed to be in the same neighborhood. They were a little indexed a little bit differently. The additional weight that I put on to correct this, but it didn't warrant. They weren't 180 degrees opposite, so it didn't warrant taking the old weights off. So I just added a little bit of weight to it. The thing with aluminum is it takes a lot of aluminum to make a weight. This is pretty minimal, though. I mean, very insignificant imbalance, but like I said earlier, who knows how it manifests itself in the truck, or we're just tuning this thing up and there's some other underlying issue. But we know that this drive shaft is improved, and I'll show you. So eat the apple one bite at a time. You don't change a bunch of stuff. We're going to start with this. So here we go. We're going to drive right up to the point where it was having problems. At about 2200 RPM is where that is, and we're driving right by it. Going up, 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 up. That's about 3200 RPM now. And back it off a touch, because I'm the guy standing next to it. I'm going to say that's 0 at the transmission, and there is no energy there now. I mean, this is, you can observe it, but you know, look at the videos. You know, I hope people enjoy these, but it's the real experience is standing next to it. So that's dead flat 0 at the transmission now, and 0 at the rear axle, and they were both showing. And like I showed previously, it would literally drive in and out of that flutter like a light switch, according to, you know, when I pass a certain RPM threshold. So we'll just go again, and we're going to drive right by it. You see a needle jumping around just because it's increasing the speed. Now that's past the previous point where we were having problems by like 500 RPM, and we're continuing up. And yeah, so we're going to say that's a win for the box truck, and pretty happy about that. Minimally invasive, like I said at the get. Didn't want to make the monster bigger by, you got to change U-joints, boy, and all that. Yeah, not all the time. You know, these components are high quality components from the factory, and you know, you don't just automatically throw this stuff away without some analysis. And so this is what we did, and it's going to work good for the customer. Yep. And you know, just a pragmatic fix. So that's about basically the weight of a 2. Yeah, that's a 3 in steel. Was a 2. It wasn't very much weight needed to correct it. That's the thing, but it needed to be in the right place for that specific RPM range where it was having a problem. So we're going to pass this back to Dan, and you know, and see how it does.